Hey guys, it's Pam. I've been having some questions on giving some tips about how it is that I've been able to reach Success Club, and here it's only like half of the month is over. So I thought it would be easier to just do a video because I've kind of got a lot to say, and so I thought it would be easier to just do it this way. But let me just start by saying the tips are the same things that you keep hearing over and over and over again. So I thought I would give an example of how that tip actually worked for me, because then it might seem more real to you, and that's how it really does work in real life. So first, I'm just going to say posting consistently. I'm going to just lay all the tips. Posting consistently, reaching out via private message to new people on a regular basis to just say, hey girl, how you doing? Nothing to do with Beachbody. Free groups, and converting existing challengers to coaches. So those are the things that I've done. And I will say also, before I give some examples, that a lot of the Success Club's points for this month are from momentum from last month. So 6 of my 10 points is actually from momentum from April. Okay, so let's first start talking about posting consistently. So I know you hear that every day, post consistently. Well, so one of the people that signed up with me this month, part of my 10 points, is someone who just saw a random post of mine and private messaged me and said, so you're a Beachbody rep, huh? Give me some information. And that conversation started the end of April, and finally she just signed up as a discount coach this past week. Now, let me also say that particular person is a new Facebook friend of mine. So that's another key thing, is you've got to constantly add friends to your Facebook. And I don't really know her that well. She is from my hometown. I recognized her name, her last name, and that's it. I really don't know her at all, really. But she just was watching my posts, and that's how that one happened. The next one is constantly reaching out to people on a regular basis via private message. So one of the girls who just bought this past week is somebody that I had private messaged probably mid-April and started a little conversation, and she was saying, yeah, I enjoy your fitness posts, that kind of thing. And fortunately, I had a free group that was getting ready to start, and she was mentioning, I wish I had your motivation or something to that effect. So I messaged her back and was like, well, you know what, I can help you stay motivated. Let's try. I've got a free group coming up. Come on, join it with me. So she did, and she is somebody that I was able to convert from free group to challenger. And I will say that leads me to free groups. I, so far, have been able to usually get at least one person from my free group to convert to become a challenger. That is usually what happens to me. Some months maybe a little better, maybe 2 people, but I don't think I've had a free group yet where I haven't at least converted one person to become a challenger. Additionally, that particular person is also a new Facebook friend of mine, probably within the last month. So again, always building your network. Another person that's part of my 10 points for this month is a challenger that I convinced to switch over to discount coach, and convinced her to completely cancel her account and buy a challenge pack as her conversion. So she counted as 2 points because she canceled her customer account and decided to buy a challenge pack and become a coach. So that's that. So never discount your current challengers, and consider them always as an option to become a coach, and they can always buy a challenge pack when they do that and give you 2 more Success Club points. I learned that trick from Amy. Okay, so then the other thing is always trying to run a good group and being very in touch and in connection with your current challengers. I say that because one of the girls that I signed up this past week is somebody who kind of a referral. I have 2 people that I work with that are challengers, and I'm always in constant connection with them. Even if I don't see them at work, I'm sending them private messages all the time, and just always sort of their cheerleader, and that's kind of what they always say. Oh, here comes our cheerleader, that kind of thing. And so they have been talking about how great of a support system it is, and blah blah blah, to where this other girl, she really approached me this past week to do it, and that's off of a referral basis. So my advice there would be to, if you're running good groups, then people are going to say, this is my experience and it's been great, so why don't you come do it, with us too. And then I'll just give one more example, and this is another person that has signed up with me this month to be part of my 10 points, and where she came from. As you know, I have a blog, and I noticed this one particular post from Pinterest kept driving people to this one particular blog post. It was the frozen blueberry bites. And so when I noticed the high traffic to that post, I thought to myself, there's got to be something that I can attach to that post to somehow get these people's information or drive them somewhere. So I came up with a Google form to sign up for a free clean eating fitness group, and I attached that to that blog post. And I haven't had huge hits on it, but I've maybe got about 7 people that have visited that blog and filled out that form, and so therefore I have their email address and their phone number. And so this one particular person did it the very end of last month, and I emailed her, and she was boom, just right on. And actually it was earlier than that, because she joined the ab group based off of that, and then bought a challenge pack, and she bought the challenge pack on the first day in May. So that's where she came from. So she was a completely cold source because I have a blog, because I did that. So I mean, I know that's a lot of work to have a blog, but I guess it does kind of pay off, or at least it paid off for me this month. And one more thing that I'm going to say is I have had a lot of difficulty lately in getting people to sort of not have technical issues when they're trying to sign up as a discount coach. That has been a struggle with me in past months. They get halfway through the process and they have technical issues or whatever, and they end up just going customer because they're, frustrated. Well, if you have not used the mobile app on your phone to pre-enroll people, you need to start, because I did that this month. It has been a saving grace. I did it for all 3 people this past week that signed up with me as a discount coach. It is so easy. It's an app you can put on your phone, and all you need is their email address, and you can pre-enroll them as a discount coach with the challenge pack and Shakeology flavor that they want, and then they will receive an email, and all they have to do is follow the link and put in their payment information, and boom, they are a coach with a challenge pack. And it was so easy for them, and it takes away a lot of the headache. So I highly recommend that you use this app. I'm going to start using it all the time now. You can do it for customers too. You don't for them to sign up as a challenge pack, but it really is helpful for the ones signing up as discount coaches. I guess that's all I have to say. That's a lot of information, but anyway, that's what's been working for me this month. Oh, I do have one more thing to say. That reaching out to people, building relationships via private message. I was trying to do 3 people every day, and then since starting Mindy's Fast Track group, been trying to do 5 people every day. And I'll be honest with you, at the beginning of the month, that's when I'm really, really busy at my real job, and so I struggle finding time to do that. And so what I have come to find out in the past several months, what I've kind of been doing is the first 2 months, I'm really spending the majority of my time sort of closing up deals and trying to sign people that I've got momentum with and trying to wrap those deals up. And then the last 2 weeks of the month is when I'm really concentrating on sending those messages out and building those relationships and building momentum for the next month. So I think that really helps. If those last 2 weeks, if you just really concentrate on reaching out to new people, then you've got something to begin with the next month. Okay? All right. Bye, guys.